Hey everybody, my name's Eric Grigsby. Um, I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee, but I am now studying music business here in Knoxville. I'm a junior, so I'm working towards that degree. I still got 2 years left, but I like what I'm doing. I'm happy with my major, and yeah, I guess we'll see where it takes me. My goal is I'd like to be a music supervisor. Um, but really I just want to be in the music industry. I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. So, um, a professional experience. My first job was working at Publix or with Publix supermarkets. I learned a lot about retail, about customer service. Going in, I was very shy, and I'm still an introvert, but I feel like my people skills are much better, especially like communication. I'm a lot better at that. I'm a lot better at putting myself in uncomfortable situations and learning to adapt. And now, actually, I worked with Publix for 5 years, and I'm working with Blends now. They're the smoothie bowl place here on campus. We have one in the T-Rec and one in the Student Union. So come check it out. It's really nice. I'll get you something for free. So yeah, just hit me up. But also, in terms of more in terms of like where I want to go, professional experience. I, growing up, have been a part of a lot of groups of people that are, I guess, in the music industry, or they do music in general. So one of them was the Annie Moses Band. They're like a Christian country kind of group where they perform at a lot of places. They're really great musicians. Love to work with them. They have a summer camp, what I used to do when I was really young, where they invite a whole bunch of kids from all over the world to study with them. And at the end of our 2 weeks, working on repertoire they've given us and working and getting a better understanding of our instrument, we perform at different locations. So I was able to perform at the Grand Ole Opry twice, which is something that was a pretty fun experience. I got to play with them. I got to play at Carnegie in New York, Carnegie Hall, once when I was 13. So yeah, that was really fun. There's a lot of fun things that come with music, where you get to play, who you get to play with. I played with them. Actually, while I was at that camp, I was really good friends with this kid named Hampton Turner, and I didn't know it at the time because I didn't really like country music. I'm a metal guy, but we ended up performing with his dad the second time I went to the Opry. I didn't know his dad was famous because I didn't know who this guy was, but his dad is Josh Turner. So I got to perform with Josh Turner on the second time. That was pretty fun. Yeah, so I guess I just have experiences like that, different summer camps, working with different people. Right now I'm trying to get a couple of internships, or I'm applying to some. There's one that's really cool right now called Carbon Fiber Music. They're like a record label. They deal with Hispanic or like Latin music, which I'm from Panama, so that's really awesome. And I love music, so that's really awesome. I feel like that'd be a great place for me to be. I've already contacted them. I'm just waiting for an answer. So yeah, expectations from this course. I was reading back through the syllabus, and actually here, let me read it. It says, the catalog description: theories and practices related to the processes, technologies, people, decisions, and policies for managing information. So I guess something I want to get out of this is while I'm very organized, I'm not tech savvy. If I want to be a music supervisor, that's the kind of person that whenever you're listening to a movie or you're playing a video game and there's a soundtrack, the person who writes the music is the composer. But if you hear music that already exists, that's put into that, like maybe if you're watching a movie and they have Thunderstruck in there, pre-existing song put into the film, that would be my job. I have to contact labels. I have to ask for a sync license to use that song and put it in the movie. That would be my job. I love to make scenes and movies and films and just stories come to life with music. So that would be my job. But to do that job, I have to be very good at managing things, especially cataloging different songs, what PROs are working with, what the labels are. So I really hope to get better at managing information in terms of like on spreadsheets or how you do that with technology, because right now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just writing stuff down, taking notes, but I feel like that's not going to be working, especially in the world we live in with technology becoming very important. So I want to learn how to collect information in an efficient way, like with a computer. That would be a lot faster than writing it down. So that's something I hope to get out of this course. I'm also not the best at decision making, so it would be really important for me to at least learn how to make a good decision, even if it's not the best one and I end up regretting it. I want to learn how to make a decision I guess I'm confident with, or one that I can just go in there and accept, and watch it come to fruition. So that's something I want to work with too. I overthink things a lot, and it slows me down a lot of times. And in the business world, it's really not good to just be like, let me go check. You know, you have to have answers, you have to be on your feet, thinking quick. So I want to learn how to receive information, deal with that pretty quickly, and make a decision on the spot. Yeah, so that's some things I hope to learn. My top 3 strategies to succeed in the course: I'm a very consistent person, so I feel like 15 minutes every day of just reading like the book, or studying outside of the course, but for things related to the course. Studying like 15 minutes a day is something I do with a lot of my classes, and that's much better than studying like 1 hour every 3 days. So that's something I feel like is going to help me. 2, I'm a perfectionist. I'm very organized, and while it can be frustrating, that's probably going to be a good thing for this course, I'm assuming. And then number 3, communication. Like I said, I worked at Publix. I've gotten better at that. I'm really good at reaching out to people if I need help. I consider myself pretty humble, so if I ever need help, I'm going to reach out to people. I'm not just going to like say I don't need your help or I don't want your help. I'm always down for good, I guess, critique. Like, go ahead and critique me. I welcome that. Now, types and or names of organizations you are associated with. So yes, right, and like I mentioned, I guess it's pretty good. Looking for some internships with carbon fiber, music. I have some relationships already with different music artists, so that's great. If I can't become a music supervisor, I guess another long-term goal would be to work just anywhere in the industry. I think a PRO, performing rights organization, that would be pretty interesting, because they also have to do with music rights, but getting people paid for writing the music and for those who own it. So I guess it's like a job where your entire job is to just show appreciation for artists by rewarding them with money. So I think that would be awesome. I get to listen to music, I get to help people see their work and all their hard work come to fruition, watch them become successful. I think that'd be awesome. But yeah, first goal is to be a music supervisor. I think that'd be awesome. And then something interesting or funny. Let's see, and I guess a big hobby of mine, obviously love music. Music's great. But my number 1 passion is running. I'm a huge runner. I run pretty much anytime I have free time. I cannot sprint. I suck at sprinting, but I'm a distance guy. So anything from mile up to like marathon. This summer, I recently broke my mile PR. Right now it's 4 minutes 40 seconds. So I'm trying to. That sucked. It hurt, but I'm trying to get it down to sub 4:30. Would be really awesome. Another thing, in one of my music classes, we have ear training, where we have to figure out intervals like dun dun, a perfect fifth. Any great musician should be able to do that. But what we didn't know is that I learned, me specifically, and I didn't know this about myself, I have perfect pitch. Didn't know that. So that's like Charlie Puth. You know, he hears a note, knows what it is or whatever. I didn't know that about myself, but I know that now, and I wouldn't have known that had I not had that class. So I think that's pretty interesting.